All right. What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Jalen with my co-host. We got Man Rapper Jr., aka Terrell.
What's up?
We got the homie Carson.
Hello.
And the homie CJ. And we cannot hear CJ once again.
Sure. I guess that was me.
Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, we're good.
You might have to be really close to your mic for it. Who knows?
Yeah, CJ, you might need to get a little closer. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so how's everybody doing? Let's welcome Terrell back into the podcast. Woo!
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Welcome back, Terrell. Forever, right?
Yeah, forever. So Terrell, tell the people what you've been up to recently, man.
Adulting.
Exactly.
Exactly what it is.
Exactly.
Adulting. I just got my master's in that, and another thing just hit. So.
All right, that's great.
Yeah.
Life. Right?
Yeah. Pretty much life. Life.
All right, so I want to start off by saying our podcast is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube, and other platforms as well. My link tree will be in the description. But all right, season 3, episode 1, baby, let's get it. So, some stuff came up over the weekend. Some stuff came up today. This might be a longer episode, so just sit back and relax. So we're just gonna the earlier topics are just gonna go boom, 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 and then we're gonna dive deep, right? So I found out today, electric vehicles are gonna be charged an extra 30 cents per mile because they can't charge gas tax. If you guys remember, like really early on, they were like, "Get an electric vehicle, get an EV, get a Tesla, get a hybrid."
They weren't so expensive.
But did people not expect that?
I don't know.
I mean, the earlier models are not that expensive as much like the.
No, true.
So now they're saying electric vehicle owners have to pay 30 cents per mile for tax, and have a little bit of a higher premium.
I think it's pretty reasonable.
It's cheaper.
The rest of these guys, yeah. No, it's not cheaper. But I think
it's not. It's not.
This is the thing.
Ain't that the truth right there?
This is the thing. They have said, though, that when you first bought it, after 4 years, they were going to put a tax in. So I'm not...
It has been 4 years.
It definitely has been,
Yeah.
All right. Some more things that came up today was a couple of my favorite TV show cartoons are coming back, and they're also like some of y'all's favorites. So Regular Show is going to come back, and Adventure Time is coming back.
Why Regular Show?
I mean, it was
is it reboots, or is it like continuing on past like Mordecai and Rigby? What's going on?
So some of the previous characters are coming back, but we don't know the details besides that.
Okay, because I don't want there to be a reboot, because a lot of the reboots have been trash.
They have been.
And no one's been happy with reboots because everybody was just happy with how it ended originally. Like, when it comes to Regular Show, I was fine with how it ended. I can't see why they would want to make it come back. It was amazing how it went and how it ended, and like it's still really good today. But I can't see why you would want to bring something like that back when everybody's already satisfied and happy with the ending.
Yeah.
Is that all come back on HBO Max, right?
Probably.
Yeah, more likely.
I'm not in tune. I've been in tune lately with the TV shows. But I think I'm kind of reboot, but as long as it's not, my opinion, Teen Titans Go, because they pretty much milk Teen Titans Go on Cartoon Network
all the time.
Yeah,
they milked it. So I'm glad the shows are coming back. I didn't watch Regular Show or Adventure Time a lot.
Yeah, but you did watch Close Enough.
Close Enough, yeah. But I have watched some episodes of Adventure Time and Regular Show, but I didn't watch.
Yeah, so Adventure Time is coming back in a form of a movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, is this with Finn and Jake?
I'm assuming so.
I would hope so. I would think it's probably Finn and Jake, but like, I wonder what they're gonna do if it's coming back in like a movie.
Who knows, dude?
Who knows? Yeah.
For all we know, dude, all these shows and stuff is gonna come back for one season. They get taken off for a tax write-off.
Probably.
You saw what happened to Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
It started off as a movie.
No, I was thinking more or less like all the shows that was already on HBO and they got taken off due to tax write-off.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, so the next thing before we get to the big stuff is, are you guys familiar with this thing called a Spotify car thing?
Spotify car.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I've heard of it. I think.
Yeah. So it's coming back in the news right now because it's kind of stupid. So what this is a device. One second. There we go. So what this is a device that's used to connect to your Spotify account, and you can get stuff at a glance, and you can change things on the fly and all this good stuff. This used to be $200.
Really?
No, you don't need to program it. It's all stock. It used to be around like $200, and it got marked down to $40 recently. And then Spotify came out and said that they're scrapping the idea, and all the people that purchased it, their device will be bricked and unusable, and they want their customers to just throw them in the trash.
They don't even get compensated for that?
No.
That was a bad move, I think, for Spotify.
Yeah, it's been a thing for like a couple of years now, but it's kind of crazy how Spotify wants their customers to just throw that away.
I mean, I could see why there'd be no point in having it. I'm not saying this was a bad idea. I can see why they wanted to use it and how it would work, but I can see why they wanted to cut it, because here's the thing. I just connect my phone to my Bluetooth already.
This is for people who don't have that in their cars.
Or even so, here's the thing, though. Today, Jay, I mean, in today's society, what car doesn't have that? Yeah. What new car doesn't have that?
Exactly. I guess you're right. Some people use that in their desk setups and all that stuff. I thought that was really cool.
That actually is pretty nice too.
What are your thoughts on that, Terrell and CJ? CJ? Terrell?
I think Terrell's doing something.
Terrell's doing something.
He said he'd be right back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's put in the chat. He'd be right back.
I'm back. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I had a phone call. All right, what was you asking?
So, what do you think about that, Terrell?
About what?
Oh, the Spotify car thing about how Spotify wants their users to throw away the device after spending almost between $200 or $40 and just cutting off support, and it'll be like practically bricked.
I don't use Spotify.
Okay.
I'm a music gang, so no, I'm not in tune with that either. But I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't use Spotify.
Yeah, the device is really cool.
That's not
honestly. I can use that for my car.
No, if you bought that now, dude, it'll
probably work.
Yeah, it won't work.
Yeah.
Most likely.
I mean, it ain't no different than I just use my phone when I play music in the car. So.
See, yeah, that's why.
Exactly.
That's what I was trying to say.
I don't care about that.
I can see why it was like for older cars, but the thing is, though, that's gonna become obsolete eventually, anyway, because we can all pretty much now and have been for years using just Bluetooth with our phones just to connect, anyway.
Yeah.
Not saying it was a bad idea, though. Would have actually probably been a good thing at the time, maybe, if, cars still didn't have that, or cars that are a lot older, and at the time, when they come out, had it. I could see it being a good thing then, and then eventually this just makes it obsolete.
Yeah, some people are mad because you could just repurpose it instead of just telling your users to throw it away.
That's what I was thinking, too. Use it for something else, or repurpose it.
What do you think, CJ? Exactly. Yeah, so that's the quick stuff. Because we just got a lot to cover. So, last weekend, boys, was Summer Games Fest.
Yes. That was a few different things in there. I had a mix of emotions with how everything was going.
It was long, bro.
It was very long.
Grab something here.
But it was worth it, honestly, watching it all and seeing how they went. Because it was not bad.
No, it was
entirely. Like, there's some things that I didn't really, I guess, not that I didn't understand. It's just a mix of some things I wasn't too interested in, but a lot of people probably were. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just that it was long. It definitely was long, and it was worth it, though, in the end.
Very worth it. What'd you think, CJ?
I think he moved something.
What'd you think, CJ? Oh, that's fine. Terrell, what did you think about Summer Games Fest? Dog.
Everybody's gone. It's only you and me. It's only
It's just me and you,
gotcha.
man. All right, so I wrote down some
Share your
games.
opinion. Share your opinion. I want to hear your opinion.
Yeah, so I wrote down some games, right? I thought the event was really good. It was just really long, but I liked it was just game after game after game after game, right?
It just kept throwing more and more each time.
Throwing way more and more each time. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the games I got written down is Screenbound, Valorant for console, Skate, Dragon Ball, Batman, Black Hawk Down. I wrote down Terry's going to be in Street Fighter 6. That's going to be awesome. Power Rangers, Mega Break, and Killer Bean. Mega Break, bro. These guys can vouch for me when I say I love Gundams, I love robots.
Gundam is cool. I love Gundam too.
So yeah, having a game where you can customize your own little Gundam and fight with other players, it's kind of like a battle royale type of thing. Great.
I feel like that's pretty cool. I will say that is really awesome when they showed that
phone
off.
Calls.
Bro, what do you think about Summer Games Fest?
I gotta look at the highlights of that. But I am excited about Sparking Zero.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing. I think we're all excited for.
I am extremely excited of that game. I've been waiting for over 10. No, it's been since
2007.
I've been waiting for almost 21 years. Wait, my math is stupid. I mean, hey, 2017 is 10 years, and now 2004 is 24. So dang, it's been a long time.
We've been waiting a long time for a game like this because lots of people are saying this is supposed to be like the next Tenkaichi from what I've been hearing around. Everybody saying it.
Yeah, this is basically Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4, but no one wants to say that.
17 years, bro.
Yeah, and that's what everybody's so excited about this because it reminds them a lot of Tenkaichi in some ways, but it looks so well done, really good. It's like, why didn't you just call it Budokai Tenkaichi 4? It's because, that just never happened, and I can see why not.
Overseas in Japan, they used to call it Sparking Zeno, and they call it something else when Tenkaichi came. Yeah, Sparking Zeno, Sparking Zeno. But it's been 17 years, and I am excited about it.
We all are.
And you probably won't see me. I probably won't be on this podcast when this game come out, to be honest.
At least he's honest.
No, I still be here.
Oh, hold on a sec.
What did you think, CJ?
CJ's been having some technical difficulties too.
Yeah, he has. Sorry, I had to add something real quick, but anyway.
You couldn't hear me?
You can't hear Jay.
You can turn them up, you know that?
Yeah, if you click on them, you can turn them up.
You can just turn them up.
I'm pretty sure.
No, you can't do that on Riverside.
Can't?
No, because I wanted to turn you down, Carson.
I'm lying, I guess. I don't know.
But I'm excited for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I'm so sorry I had to keep going back to that game. It's been over 17 years. I'm gonna create my own storyline after I beat the story, and I like how the story is where you get to make decisions. You get to make decisions now. I don't know where it's at. The story's been the same in every Dragon Ball Z game, minus the
Xenoverse.
Fighters, Xenoverse, yeah.
Yeah.
But For this now, you can make decisions on like. There's a clip where you can go with Piccolo or you go by yourself. That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this game. I feel like it's gonna do very well. It's like, I mean, look at the other Dragon Ball games that recently come out 3 years. They've done well. Eventually, like people who were kind of like had mixed feelings with Universe 2 with certain things. I can see why. And I'm not hating on Xenoverse 2. I love Xenoverse 2. I love all Dragon Ball games usually.
Tell them your one issue with Xenoverse 2.
I don't know, because the thing is, I can't say that there's one. There is a few, but they fixed them over time.
They fixed it with PS5 upgrade for most stuff.
Off-screen, Carson's always been talking about how in Xenoverse 2, they want to give us all the transformations from A to Z.
Yes.
But they don't give us Super Saiyan 4. But
that is the one thing I never understood, because they give us the costume, and it doesn't make any sense why they give us everything but that one. And the thing is, they also... What is it? There's a show, I think. Isn't there still a show going, or whatever, that's, like, based off, like, some game that they have?
Yeah. Dragon Ball.
And it has... I don't know if it's canon or not. I don't think it is.
No, not at all.
Even so, it's not canon. I mean, technically, Xenoverse 2, I don't know if they consider Xenoverse 2 a canon thing.
I think Xenoverse 2 is canon.
No,
okay.
After the end of the game, I don't think it was canon anymore. Because you got that dude just changing up time and everything now.
True.
Well, because here's also the thing. I believe... I'm trying to remember. I could be completely wrong, by the way. But I think in Xenoverse 2, is there not, like, some parts where you fight Super Saiyan 4, like, Vegeta and Goku at some point in the campaign or something? Yeah. I could be entirely wrong, and I just misremembering this. Please tell me if I am at some point, and if we need to check this out. I don't fully remember, but I think there's, like, some spots. Yeah, we can check it out later. I'm pretty sure there's spots here and there where you have to actually fight Super Saiyan 4, Goku, and Vegeta, and even if not, there's already challenges where you have to fight them and deal with them anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Why don't they just put it in at that point? Like, I don't know. I'm not the boss over there. But I wish they would put it in. I mean, they already have the costume for it. You might as well just give us the transformation.
Yeah. CJ, he muted his mic.
How many characters is going to be in Sparking Zero?
A lot, plus DLC.
Yeah, that's it. It's a lot.
So I expect it to be more than Tenkaichi 3.
Well, you gotta look at it this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got Goku, and then you can go Goku Super Saiyan Blue.
10 different transformations.
Exactly.
And say all the way up to like what? Are you gonna get Ultra Instinct from this as well? Yeah.
Mass Ultra Instinct, probably the non-canon one from the video from that thing on YouTube.
So I don't know, dude. But like, so going back to Summer Games Fest, one of the games that caught my attention just a little bit. I'm not gonna pick it up, but it caught my attention. Was this Lego Horizons game? I just have one little gripe with this, right?
I get it when it's free.
And you may be wondering, like, what issue could I possibly have with this game, right?
Lego.
I own the Lego set, and
you do?
Yeah. They gave us this crappy raggedy bow, where we had that really cool looking one on the screen.
Let me see that bow again.
The one in my hand?
That looks bigger than her.
It kind of is.
It's bigger than a Lego piece.
No, dude, like...
Look at the screen. Show the screen again. Look at the bow.
Yeah.
They sew it in there, don't they?
Yeah, I'm gonna show the screen again. I accidentally closed it.
They gave you a really cool bow in the they showed in the screen in the game, but yet they don't give you that with the Lego set.
Yeah, dude, I was like, I look back at it like again. I look back at it again. I said, "Yo, that bow is different than what I got right here." I don't want to be that guy, but there has to be some sort of like consistency here. Like there has to be. Oh, CJ had to pop out, I guess.
He probably lost connection or something.
This is why we do a test before we record.
It is. Yeah, look at that. That looks much better and has more detail.
Okay.
Why can't they give you that?
You can still see me though, right?
Yes. But why couldn't they give you that?
Now look at this.
That doesn't make any sense. They could have easily given you that.
Don't get me wrong. This figure came out. Sorry, this set came out in I want to say like 2020.
Maybe they'll give you this.
No.
Maybe they'll give you this if you get a game. Yeah, maybe they'll give you this like after at some point when the game comes out.
The detail in the figure is like pretty spot on. But that's just my one issue with it.
I can see why though. I mean, that would probably bother me too. Like, I mean, that's a cool bow that they show in the picture, but yet I get this little dinky bow thing.
Like, okay, they went hard on the staff. Like, that's spot on.
Yeah,
I had to glue this. The staff just kept falling off. I didn't glue it to the minifigure. I just glued the pieces together of staff. So another game that I was really excited for Summer Games Fest was Skate, because I've been a fan since 2009, and like, oh my goodness, it's going to be free to play. It's going to be tons of customization, and you can play with your friends. I'm so excited. I know you guys really don't care. But
yeah, I was just saying that. But like, I was just saying, I didn't see if they announced it because I don't personally mind Skate. I think Skate's fun to watch. I can watch it here and there. But did they say when it comes out at all? I don't remember.
No, but they said the beta is going to come out
soon. I think, right? Yeah.
Soon.
Star Wars Outlaws. So I'm looking at the list.
Don't start with that.
Yeah,
don't start with that.
We're gonna get to that. So there's this other game I wanted to show you guys, because I know like indie games is not like your guys' is like speed.
I like some indie games.
So there's this one called Screenbound. Let me show this to you.
Screenbound. I think I've finally seen this.
Look at this trailer. I'm still here.
Yeah,
I've seen this one.
So,
this is one I was interested in too. I was very curious about this.
So check this out, Terrell, right? You're playing as a character that's like walking around, but your screen, is the Game Boy here. So like you're basically controlling yourself on the Game Boy, and like the 3D environment is like what you see on the Game Boy.
It's really cool. I actually find that a really cool idea.
It sounds trippy.
Trippy, but that sounds really. It looks like a really cool idea.
Idea like Pokemon Go.
No.
The thing is,
no. I'm saying that's the thing I'm thinking about because you're on your phone.
Well, here's.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Continue what you're saying, dude. I can say mine for next year.
It's giving me Pokemon Go vibes. Not just collecting Pokemon stuff like that, but like you're on your phone walking around on maps or whatever, and you just.
Oh, okay.
I see what he means. Mm-hmm. See, what I'm thinking is that it kind of almost gives you a mix of like the new game, but also nostalgia feeling of when we were young too. Because we all played with Game Boys and DS and stuff. We had like those 2D platformer games like Mario, everything like that, right?
Yeah, except this time.
See, here's the thing though. Here's what I like about this is that it's kind of like it's giving you that nostalgic feeling, but also you're actually getting to see what it's like to have been on that 2D platform.
Right.
It gives you more of an immersive viewpoint of what it would have been like to actually be there on the screen in the game. But also at the same time, you have your little Game Boy with you to play the game and to like go around the place. But you're actually there to be able to walk onto the environment itself. Yeah, I find that very interesting. I feel like that gives you a few different feelings.
It looks so crisp too. I really like it.
It looks really well done. I can't wait for it, honestly.
Another game I really enjoyed was it's a PC exclusive, but Power Rangers.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah. Power Rangers. Jay, you come to PC now?
Power Rangers.
Dude, this Power Rangers game goes hard.
Yeah, there was a Power Rangers game, and I will say, even though I don't hate Power Rangers. I like Power Rangers, but I never really play any of their games. I never play anything of that sort. Jay is mainly the one that fills me on that kind of stuff. But I will say, some of them look so awesome. I will admit to that because it is usually not something I like really like that much anymore. I guess in my opinion, I sort of grow out of it. I'm not saying it's something you can grow out of, but it's something that I personally just lost interest in when I was growing up. But I will say it's still really cool, and it's good to see that it's still getting a lot of attention, it's still going, and it's really popular still.
Yeah, dude, like
I don't know if they showed any release dates though on this either, did they?
I don't think so. But I just like how I can just share my screen and you all can see what I'm talking about. Like, it was like the typical beat 'em up style.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's not bad. That's still really cool. Tell you, Jay, you gotta get these soon, and then you gotta join on the Power Rangers, because there's other Power Rangers games that I've seen that are really good.
Dude, this looks incredible. Dude, I love Power Rangers.
I know you love Power Rangers. You gotta get it, man.
Here's
my problem. Where's my Green Ranger?
Tommy. I don't think Tommy was here during this time.
No, I think.
What time period does this take place?
It's still Power Rangers. The first Mighty Morphin. It's probably before.
It is. Okay.
It's probably before Tommy shows up, or he might be in the game. I don't know.
No, when they showed all the Power Rangers to the side, it showed the whole squad there.
They have his green cart.
Yeah, but he's not there though. I'm just wondering what happened. Oh wait, no, look, there's a press A right there. So I guess they just had the 4 people playing it for now, and then the 5th one right there. If you see where it says press A, that might be if he were to join. That might be why.
No, the Yellow Ranger.
Red,
yeah, you
blue,
see that? Oh wait, no, the yellow. That would be yellow then. Never mind, actually.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, if you scroll down, there was with all the carts.
Yeah, all the carts. They had the green one too. Yeah. Maybe he's the enemy. I'm kidding.
Killer Bean looked really good too. That game looked really interesting. I texted CJ and asked him what happened, but he didn't text back. So
he might be dealing with a lot of connection issues or internet issues.
It's okay. He'll probably join us on the next one.
Not a big deal.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about for Summer Games Fest?
Well, Terrell mentioned one. We can go to the Ubisoft part of it if you want.
And then they have
that's at the end.
Oh, that's at the end? Okay, never mind.
I'm looking at the list.
Well, Black Ops.
Well, I'm looking at the list, and I see Sonic has a game. Well, it's Shadow X. Yeah. Sonic and Shadow.
Well, we already knew about that already.
That would be cool, though. I feel like that's going to be good. I'm not personally a Sonic fan or Sonic person who plays games, but it seems like it'd be a really good game.
I'll pass on that one.
I'll probably pass on it, too. I don't hate it, but again, it's probably really good for Sonic group, for fandom. Yeah.
Yeah. So, some other things I wanted to... What's up, CJ?
What's up?
Oh, great. We can hear you.
You're back.
What?
No fucking audio?
No, we can hear you.
That is crazy.
We can hear you, man.
CJ?
CJ? I don't think he can hear us.
No, I don't think he can hear us.
No, I guess not.
Alright, that's fine. if you guys could just see if he's just like...
He's not happy with his internet situation.
What I wanted to bring up was, we're getting a Black Hawk Down video game based off the movie. That's something different, you know?
That is something different. I mean, there was another game a while back that was released. I'm trying to remember when exactly it was released. But it was 6 Days in Fallujah is a military-esque style game based on like some event stuff and some stories of military veterans in the U.S. and how their experience was in Fallujah. That was, from what I've seen of the game, it looks really well done. And it captures a lot of like, well, what all could have they experienced and what all they could have like seen during fights, war, and the whole situation of the war. And seeing that there's going to be a Black Hawk Down based around like the movie and everything, I feel like if it's done right, it could actually do pretty well. But again, I don't know, because there are some games that you try to base around movies and some don't do well. So I feel like video game sort of things that happen, it's a mixed bag depending on what it is or what the series or what the movie or what they're trying to base it off of is. Because like for example, Transformers.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that.
That does well. But that's different. There's 2 different universes for that.
I was gonna get to that, right? So like, because you brought up something that like I haven't thought about in like years. So we're all above the age of 20, or at least,
yes.
And back in the day, for you youngins who's listening to this podcast, whenever we were kids, every time there was like a major movie coming out, there was always a video game tied in with the movie. So I'm talking like
Pirates of the Caribbean was one,
Fantastic Four, Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2,
yeah,
Spider-Man 3,
all of those, and Pirates of Pirates of the Caribbean was also one as well. They had like all the different parts of the movies and stuff in it as well. There's also Star Wars.
B movie.
Star Wars. I think it was the third Star Wars movie that actually came out. There was a Star Wars video. There was a Star Wars video game about the third Star Wars movie and the prequels. It came out on the PlayStation 2, I believe, and it was a little bit before the movie came out, and it actually had scenes from the movie in the game.
Yeah, because whenever we were in college, Terrell was telling me about the alternate scene at the end.
Yes.
Where
I remember that too.
Where Anakin wins against Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
And kills Palpatine.
Yep. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, because when we first got the game, my brother and I, we played it for a while, and we beat it, I think, a bit before the movie came out, and we kind of saw what happened a little bit, but, it was different, obviously, from the movie, but we got the idea of what was going to happen. It's like, wait a minute, why did they make this game come out before the movie?
Yeah, the game was short.
The game was short, but it was fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it was like 5 chapters.
Yeah, so tell us about like that early 2000s where every movie that came out was a video game.
Oh, Transformers was definitely
Megamind.
Shrek was one. Transformers was a big one. I remember when the first Transformers game came out.
Yeah,
Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek. I remember the thing I remember with the Transformers one was they took like the Pokemon approach where there was Transformers Autobots and Transformers Decepticons for the DS.
Yep.
DS, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Also in the game, you could alternate, or well, you could technically choose to play the Autobot story first, and then you could switch over and choose the Decepticon story after to get like from what it would have been like if they won in a sense, or they did all their stuff first.
Yeah.
Dang.
All right.
We're not old, but dang, I feel old now.
I mean, we're almost 30, so I guess we are almost old.
We're nowhere near 30.
we still, you had like what, 6 more years, and I'm about to be 24 here soon. I mean, we're 23, 24-ish area is where we're at.
I'm about to be 25 in 2 months.
Okay, you're gonna be 25. Even so, you still have 5 more years till you're 30, my guy.
All right, so
did
you guys ever check out the Xbox showcase?
Yes.
There was
Gears of War was one that picked my interest, but I don't know about that.
The games I wrote down was Call of Duty, Doom, Fallout 76, South of Midnight.
Doom. Oh, I'm excited for Doom.
Metal Gear Solid Delta. Mixtape looks amazing. I love Indiana Jones, and then I wrote down Gears of War.
I am excited for Doom. I'm a big Doom fan. Everybody here knows I'm a very big Doom fan. I love the music. I love the gameplay. It's amazing.
I know Terrell really doesn't follow Xbox stuff.
Only game that interests me on that list, or 2 games, probably Gears of War and Call of Duty.
You don't like Doom? You're not a Doom fan?
I also really like Flight Simulator. Like, oh my god, bro. So I think next year is gonna be the year I'll decide to get an Xbox.
I am excited just for Doom, and I cannot wait for Doom. I say just for Doom. I'm mainly excited for Doom. I'm curious.
Yeah.
I'm curious how Black Ops will go.
I mean, y'all get to play the beta and like No, y'all played the beta this week, didn't y'all? Don't y'all? For Xbox. There's a beta that came out for Black Ops 6 for
already.
Oh
wow!
Yeah, for Game Pass.
If there was one, then I think we might have missed that. They said there was something like that
for Game Pass. I believe.
I'll try it
out. I said we have to check on that later. I have no idea. I'm curious how that will go, though. Honestly.
No, PlayStation won't be able to play it.
No. I mean like how Black Ops 6 will go. Like, I feel like it will do decent well. Especially, they actually changed a lot of the movement system from what I saw too.
Yeah.
But if I were to pick a favorite that Xbox showed off, I would definitely say Mixtape. Mixtape looks incredible.
That looks really well done too. Me personally, I picked Doom, but I would say Mixtape is definitely high up there in the top 5 for me of that whole list because it definitely looks really well done too.
It looks very unique.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. And then they're expanding the map for the first time ever on Fallout 76, so that's gonna be awesome. And I saw one game during the PC game show, and that's Death Sprint. That looks really fun.
I can't wait for that too. I think that's gonna be really cool as well. I feel like there's a lot of games in this list this year, like for the whole Games Fest so far, that has a lot of potential.
A lot of potential.
A lot of potential, and it could do really well if handled correctly, and if they continue the way that a lot of people are expecting. But like if they are doing it the way that I guess I'm thinking that some of them are going to do, like for example, Mixtape, that looks so good and has a lot of potential and could be very high up there. That could definitely be, I would say, I don't know if I would say Game of the Year, but it could definitely be a runner-up.
Yeah. So
if it does well and it meets the expectations that everybody's hoping for it.
Yeah. So the thing with Mixtape is it's gonna be a 2025 release, but like all these will be on Game Pass day one.
Yeah.
So I think next year, I might have to pick up an Xbox because there's no way my Xbox can run these. And CJ's back once again.
He's still loading, I think, right now.
Yeah, he's still loading. That's
fine.
I saw like that dude from that video. He was like, "Look at his face, dumb little face." Yo, Zan, get your boy, dog. I showed that video to Terrell when we were in college, and he was like, "What?"
A lot of potential. A lot of games with a lot of potential. So let's just hope that all these games can meet that potential, though, and keep with it. Because so far, I don't see any like major like disappointments, or like not. I shouldn't say disappointments, but I haven't seen any like games so far that haven't really like not caught my interest in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I think a lot of them caught my interest, and a lot have I could say have a decent. I'm trying to think of the word. Jay, you might help me out here with thinking of a word here. I can't think of the word. It's like it has potential and it's caught my interest, but I'm still skeptical. That's what it is. There's still a lot of skepticism behind it because who knows? Just because it might look good doesn't mean anything. Cyberpunk taught us that.
Cyberpunk definitely taught us that. When
it first came out, at least. Now it's really good.
In Jump Force.
And Jump Force, yeah, that was actually one too. It looked good, and it seemed like it might have a lot of potential, but it dropped drastically. And I feel bad because that was actually a game I was really excited for.
The thing I didn't like about Jump Force, it took like 20 minutes to unlock all the characters. That's so fast.
Yeah, that was really quick. You got it done real fast.
It says that CJ. It says we're not unable to display this camera and mic from CJ.
Again, might be it's just technical issues. Technical issues.
So Terrell, like, did you see anything on that list of during the Xbox showcase?
No.
I thought you at least be interested in Call of Duty or something, maybe.
Well, you got Life is Strange.
Okay, I guess it was that.
What about Indiana Jones, Terrell? I thought you liked Indiana Jones.
Who said I like Indiana Jones?
I thought you liked Indiana Jones.
I think you might be getting confused with somebody else.
I haven't seen the first movie yet.
We're not looking at Terrell. No, okay, there's your answer there, Jay.
I know. I'll watch it. I'll get around to watch it eventually.
I like Indiana Jones.
Hold on. CJ, check 1, check 2.
It's Apple. It's
I don't think he's able to do anything.
I don't think so either.
His name just popped up, but
it's Apple.
Well, if he talks, he talks. It's alright.
It's Apple. I'm on Apple and it works fine for me.
Yeah.
Really? The whole thing had to have been Doom. I mean, I like the new aesthetic they're actually going with. It looks more like a medieval aesthetic with it, but you're still using guns. You have a shield now that you can use to throw people in like Captain America.
Did you see the gun they had was like a crushed up bones?
Yeah, it was a skull. It was crushing, and it was shooting like the pieces of it, like it was spreading out pieces and shooting it at people.
That's shrapnel.
Dude, that is so cool. I'm excited for this because I feel like Doom games are a thing that I feel like no matter who you are, if you just want to destroy stuff and just fight things and not worry too much about the story, just play Doom.
Play Doom.
Just play Doom. That's pretty much the majority of the Doom games, and I'm not saying that Doom has a bad story. It actually has a good story from Doom, like Doom from 2016.
Oh, I just realized that CJ was texting in the chat. Yeah, CJ, I'm on Apple and it's working fine.
Me too.
But the Doom game. Doom games are something I feel like almost anybody can get into if you're really just into like trying to kill demons and stuff.
Yeah, no, I watched Jalen play when we was in Florida.
I love Doom. I think it's gonna do well like most of the time, and I feel like the new aesthetic actually might make it go up there more because it's a bit new. It's new. It's not like some of the older Doom games where like you're dealing with like you're on Mars or something of that sort. I'm not saying that those are bad. It's just like you can only go so far with it, and I'm willing to see like how they try something new, and if it doesn't do well, then something went wrong. But if it does go well, it's like well, then we could possibly do something like this again or something. You see, or rework it and work it around a bit.
Can you guys hear me? Okay, I just have my mic down.
Yes.
Okay, great. So, I think out of all the showcases, I think Xbox was the best.
Xbox had to definitely be high up there.
Because, like, Summer Games Fest just showed me stuff I really didn't care about. Like, you're telling me you showed me, like, almost, like, 50 or so games, and then I only liked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, man. I forgot to say this. So, the other games from Summer Game Fest I was really interested in was the Batman game for MetaQuest 3. It's a Batman Arkham game, bro, but it's only on VR.
I think I saw that.
It looks so interesting. I forgot who's the villain. It's not Ratcatcher because that's not his name. It's Rat Villain Batman.
There's a few Rat villains, I think. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure there's like a few DC Rat villains, so.
The only one that comes up is Ratcatcher, but they didn't call him Ratcatcher in the trailer.
Maybe it's a new sort of villain they're bringing in. Or something.
Something unique to their story, probably. It's like, guys, it's not Ratcatcher, it's somebody else, but it's alright. And the other game was Valorant for console.
I played Valorant on PC. It's like a mix of like if CSGO and Overwatch basically had a child, because it's basically CSGO, but with powers.
See, I didn't like Overwatch all that much, though.
Well, it's not like Overwatch in that sense at all. You get like one tap in the head, you're done. It's like I said, it's like CSGO, but you have powers.
Okay.
It's not bad. I recommend looking it up. I played it for a while with a bunch of friends. I haven't played it in a while though now. But I played it for a while. I wouldn't mind going back into it because it is a good game.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be, I guess, somewhat competitive-ish if you really want it to be. It's definitely like more like a CSGO game. It's just that you have, like I said, you just have powers. And the art style is kind of like Overwatch.
Exactly. I see what you're saying. Oh,
yeah.
CJ, now we can see and hear you.
It's stupid.
It's nothing
What's wrong,
right?
dude?
No, it's because every time I try to connect something, it's trying to connect to my phone.
Then turn off your phone.
I did. I turned off the Bluetooth.
Is that thing come up saying iPhone microphone?
Yeah.
The thingy where?
Yeah.
You're supposed to disconnect.
Yeah, you're supposed to disconnect.
I did it 4 times. And my computer crashed right after.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, so CJ, while we have you, what'd you think about Summer Games Fest and the Xbox Showcase?
Xbox was better. I hated the actual
Xbox.
What did you like from the Xbox Showcase?
What was it? 33? It was a lot. That was minus.
Did you like anything from Summer Games Fest?
No.
What? You didn't like Sparking Zero?
It was okay, but it wasn't something I need.
What?
What did he say?
The same thing with Star Wars. Like, I was expecting so much, and I got so little.
But CJ, you just now got into the Dragon Ball games and the Dragon Ball franchise. How is Sparking Zero not piquing your interest?
The same way Star Wars isn't piquing my interest. It's
A
cool,
Juice.
but it's not
Wait,
something
yeah.
I'm like, I gotta
Did you
go
play?
watch
Did you play any of the? Did you play any of the Tenkaichi games?
No, so
Yeah.
CJ's first Dragon Ball game was Xenoverse 2.
Xenoverse 2.
Oh, you get a pass today then.
Okay, as I say, here's the thing. I can see why CJ says that, but here's the thing. CJ, if you were like any of us who grew up playing a lot of Dragon Ball games, you could see why this is a big deal.
No, I see why it's
They're
a
not
big
for me
deal,
either.
but it's not something I'm like, I'm gonna go rush to go get. Like, I'm gonna go get it.
I know.
I'm not even gonna rush to get it.
I'm
I
What I'm saying, though-
days early.
Yeah,
what I'm saying with CJ is that I can see why it doesn't pique your interest. You're just getting into it. It's not fully there yet. If you were more immersed into it, like majority of us, where I feel like you could probably give the same opinion. Not saying that you have to. I'm saying though, I feel like if you were like us three, who like grew up more with it and have played all the Tenkaichi games, have pretty much every Dragon Ball thing as it is, and know pretty much a lot about it, like with what we're doing, you would see why it's a very big deal and why it piques pretty much a lot of people's interest.
No, I get that. No, I'm just saying, if I'm somebody new and I'm like, let me see what I'm gonna pick up. They weren't gonna move me.
No, I know, and that's understandable. I can understand that. I'm just saying, give it a chance, and I would say probably wait till it comes out and then look into it.
Oh,
Okay?
I'm gonna give it a chance.
Because it is going to be $70.
Something I'm like, there's nothing that I.
No, it's
You're overhyped about.
I'm like,
It's $109.
Yeah,
For the
and,
Ultimate.
yeah, and you're not overhyped about it, CJ.
Yeah,
I'm guessing,
I'm not
right?
overhyped about anything.
Okay. No, I understand, dude. I'm just saying, like, it varies from person. If you're new to it, I can understand, like, you're not going to be big into it. That's fine. Just understand that like, that's why we're all wondering why you weren't
Oh no,
big
I
into
get
it.
it. No, I get it.
Okay, so CJ, since you're gonna be new to the game, don't play online.
That's,
Oh my god. dude.
Don't play on people. No, don't do that. I remember Tenkaichi days. I tell you right now, that's like the worst
No,
thing you can
dude.
do.
The very first time I played a Dragon Ball game online, it was Raging Blast 1. And this dude, and this kid from Japan just completely whooped me. I couldn't get one hit in.
I had the
Me.
same thing happen
Okay,
too
no,
when
I-
I played Raging Blast 2. I had the same thing happen.
The
Not
very
for
first
me.
time.
I'm taking on. I'm about that action. I'm taking on all of them online. First when the game drops in 3 days early.
So CJ, because let me ask you this, because skateboarding was a part of your life as much as it was in mine. What'd you think about seeing Skate?
it killed my hype for it. I'm like, if it comes out, it comes out.
Yeah, but I mean, so the more information came out about it yesterday.
I know. I want a gameplay.
All I'm gonna say is that it's gonna be classic controls, which I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, I want more gameplay. And that's why I didn't do it.
Oh,
I didn't get more gameplay.
I mean, you can see the gameplay today. The video came out yesterday.
When it was freshly tested,
Look at it
I
right
did
now.
yesterday. I'm confident.
Oh, you can look at it right now.
Yeah, I'll show you later because the video got uploaded like yesterday or something. All
Yes, we can look over it later.
right,
I'm kind of
so
looking at. I'll just.
all right, so yesterday. All right, so let's move on from that now. All right, so CJ, anything from the Xbox showcase before we move on?
Oh, a few things. Doom, of course, but like
Yes, see?
Metal Gear Solid,
Doom.
hopefully. But I'm still on the fence about
I'm
that.
skeptical on that.
What about South of Midnight or like mixtape?
See, that was cool, but I was looking for like Stalker 2, which I got. Hopefully.
Stalker 2. Oh yeah, that's also something I'm really excited for. Stalker was one I'm really excited for too. I forgot to mention
But
that.
I don't know if that dude's gonna get pushed back, but that's up in the air.
All right.
I'm a big Stalker person in the game. I love that game.
I like what you say. I'm a big stalker person in the game.
I wanted to make sure I say that in case, like, I don't want him to take it in the weirdest way ever. Like, I like Stalker the game. It is a very interesting game concept, and the story is also very interesting too.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued.
The thing is, I've played all the other Stalker games and watched all of them too to see what people have done in it. It's insane. The game is insanely well done. If you're a big person who likes I guess sort of like a Fallout situation-ish sort of scenario, that is probably a game for you as well to play. You definitely get into it. It's more of the nitty-gritty, darker like Fallout type thing.
Yeah.
Which Fallout is pretty dark in its own way, but when it comes to something like Stalker is more, I guess you could say, sort of like quote unquote realism-ish to it, because it goes deeper into the nitty-gritty dark stuff. Whereas Fallout has all this, they don't go into all of it though, and they don't try to use it all. It has more of a comedic feel with certain things. Stalker does not have any of that. They have a very dark, grim reality.
Yeah. All right. Two more things to talk about. So, the last thing we had was Ubisoft Forward. Man, I didn't see a damn thing I wanted, bro.
We got it, bro.
Besides,
You didn't at the same time.
Besides Assassin's Creed,
That's like the only thing that really piqued my interest, actually.
All I wanted was Beyond Good and Evil 2, and they couldn't deliver on that.
You're not getting it anytime soon, Jay. I think they're done with it. They're getting rid of it. They threw it in the trash.
Yeah, I think that game was scrapped.
They said, we're not bringing you Beyond Good and Evil 2. You don't get that
Yeah,
anymore, Jay.
Jalen, you specifically, you're not getting Beyond Good and Evil 2, dog.
Oh, man. Well, for Ubisoft, the two major ones that everybody's been looking at, I would say, are mainly, at least from what I saw, I feel like the typical ones that everybody's looking at right now, is Assassin's Creed. I'm trying to remember. Star Wars, yeah.
And
I
then,
don't know why I was thinking EA for that one right now.
Prince of Persia.
Yeah, that's also the other one, too. But the thing is, the Prince of Persia doesn't look bad. Prince of Persia actually looks pretty good.
Development for almost 12 years.
It has been, yeah.
But
Terrell, was there anything from UB Forward that you were interested in?
No. Assassin's Creed's always been a hit and miss for me. Other than that,
But you
no.
like Ghost of Tsushima. It looks pretty similar.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though, with the Assassin's Creed Shadows game that they're bringing out here soon.
Right.
I can tell you about how that's going to go. Because when they showed the gameplay, I can already tell you what that reminds me of.
Was it Ghost of Tsushima? Because that's what I
No.
got.
No. I can see how that reminds you of Ghost of Tsushima with maybe some of the movement stuff. But the thing is, though, they brought in more of the improvements on the parkour system in this. Because if you guys didn't see it, I would recommend looking it up and checking it out here soon at some point. But in the trailer, they actually showed some of the parkour in this.
Mm-hmm.
It actually looks way better than some of the previous ones they've had, besides, like, Unity. Unity has, like, the best parkour system. But when it comes to this one, they definitely improved their parkour compared to, like, something like Mirage. Whereas Mirage was kind of, like, almost like the older parkour system-ish, because they had some of the older mechanics that they brought back in for that.
Mm-hmm.
But with this, they're making it sort of like a new improved version of that, kind of. And the thing is, from what this game reminded me of, there's another Assassin's Creed game that was like this, where you had two characters and you switched between them, and that was Syndicate.
I forgot about
Syndicate's characters, Evie was more of the stealth sort of ish type character that you would play as in the game. She was more like the quote unquote assassin type character. Jacob, he was also technically an assassin type character, but he was more of the head on approach with things. Which is why I found that interesting with how there's a dynamic duo, because you can go about it in multiple ways.
Yeah.
I feel like they're doing something like that, obviously, from what they showed the gameplay, definitely something like that. And they're bringing that into this, but a bit better, and has better mechanics and better gameplay overall. At least from what I'm seeing, sort of, in a way. I can't say whether it actually is going to be better or not, but, I mean, comparing it to like something like Syndicate, from what I'm seeing, it looks like it might do a bit better, at least mechanics-wise. Again, I could be entirely wrong. Who knows? But I feel like it could actually do well with this, because you're playing as two characters in this.
Yeah.
And one of them is a historical figure.
So, this might be the first time I could ever be convinced on an Assassin's Creed game. But, like, my issue with this event was with Star Wars, honestly. I was not feeling it. I was really interested at first, like a couple of years ago when they showed us this, and then now I'm just like, yeah, dude, this is lame. What'd you think, Terrell? Because I know you wanted to talk about Star Wars.
So the new one is about to come out?
Yeah.
New one, yeah.
Outlaws,
I think is what it's called.
Outlaws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your problems with it, Terrell?
I don't really have any problems with it for real. It's taking definitely a new direction from I forgot. I can't think of his name right now. Yeah.
Oh, you mean like Fallen Order?
Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. Yeah, it's taking a different direction from there, but nah, we just have to wait to see when the game comes out, and I have to look at the gameplay.
I'm a pass.
More. I'm getting it.
I'm skeptical. I'll wait till it comes out, watch it a bit. I'm not saying it's bad.
I'm just not.
But from what they showed, I'm not totally convinced.
Yeah,
I'm skeptical though. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. I'm in the middle, and I'd be willing to possibly get it, but I want to see it come out first. And I want to see the gameplay first more. Actually, usually what happens if I'm skeptical about a game, and I recommend this for some people if they're really skeptical too. Watch some of your favorite YouTubers play the first part of it or two, so that way if you're interested in it, you can actually see the gameplay and how it would look and how it might feel, right? And then if you're interested, maybe get it. But if not, maybe watch more of it. But I wouldn't recommend watching too much. So you don't spoil yourself in case you want to get it yourself. That's why I usually watch part one. Maybe that's an hour-long video or something of it, or maybe the part two as well. It might be another hour long or something like that, just so I see what the game is offering and what it's gonna be like.
What'd you think, CJ, about Star Wars?
Which is fine, but I would have enjoyed it if it was more gameplay. But there's no gameplay.
I thought there was some.
Yeah, but there's so little.
There was, but it didn't really show off as much as what I think they might be wanting to offer in the game. That's the thing. I feel like there's a lot that they haven't shown yet that is going to be in this game. I'm not saying that to show too much, because you don't want to show too much, obviously. But with this, I don't know. I feel like there's some things that they are just not showing off yet. Because they showed us things that we already saw before in the first part. They showed a little while back. Some of the gameplay stuff is pretty much almost the same or similar to what we've already seen.
See, that worries me since that date. I think it's 2024. I gotta look. It's 2024, 2012. That date is
2024.
That date is so close to not to have gameplay at UB Forward is it's concerning to me. Is the gameplay that bad that you're in? It makes me question it. I don't know. It just does.
CJ's asking the real questions around here.
It just makes me question.
Where's our gameplay, boys? Right, CJ? Where's our gameplay?
That's what I'm.
But
that's what I'm waiting for. That's what I need, and I just didn't.
But otherwise, I didn't see anything that Ubisoft had for me. So I thought of all the showcases, Ubisoft Forward was the worst.
Oh, I know it was the worst.
I will say that was probably one of the worst ones.
I don't care about the crew.
And I need
the Riders Republic is kind of good.
I need that to be worked. Bones, the Bones and Skull, I need that to be reworked.
Oh, Skull and Bones, a quadruple A game.
But I need it to be reworked.
Yeah, and no one plays anymore, basically. No offense to Ubisoft. No one really plays that game anymore, though. It died.
Dude, you can be as offensive as you want. I don't think anyone in the higher-ups... our podcast gets traction. I don't think anyone in the higher-ups...
That's great.
I'm just saying, though, in case, who knows what might happen. I like to say no offense because, again, these are people who... Well, here's the thing, though, Jay. I grew up with Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
I grew up playing Assassin's Creed more than pretty much any game when it comes to it. Because I played the first one, and I played all the other games up to now. The thing is, the reason why I say no offense is because of the fact that, a lot of people had hype around this game, and then Ubisoft kind of let us down for that. I didn't play it.
12 years.
Yeah, I never played it personally. I've heard it was alright at first for a bit. I know somebody who got it, right? They played it for a bit. You want to know what they told me?
What?
They regret buying it.
Yeah, that's
they hated it afterward because there's not much else you can do after a certain point. There's no point in really continuing it. And the game is just not that good. People were expecting more of a Black Flag style-esque game to it. which it does have some of those mechanics. But people were thinking like you will actually be able to go on these ships, you'll be able to fight against other people on these ships, that kind of thing, have your own battles and stuff, right? You'll get to actually like, board the ships yourself. No, it's a cutscene.
Yeah, no.
Too many cuts.
That ruined it for a lot of people for one thing, but also it's not the same as like Black Flag. That's what I think lots of people were holding the expectations to be, was it was supposed to be like something like Black Flag.
Yeah, no.
Which I can see why, because if they'd done it before, maybe try it again. It wouldn't be a bad thing to try or something, or see how it would go. But I can also see why Ubisoft didn't do that, because it'd be kind of hard to, I think, figure out how it would work if you were fighting against other people. You board their ship, and how are you gonna fight each other on the ship? Like, how does that
But
work?
see, they should have made a statement about that, right? Because when people ask,
They did. They showed the gameplay. That's the thing. And then people realized it's not gonna be like
when
this.
people asked about it years ago, they said it would play similar to Black Flag. So when we got it, it was
Yes.
cool, but it's not what we were promised.
Well, they did make a statement though, CJ, at one point. They said it was gonna be more based around naval combat.
Okay.
All right.
So they kind of already gave a bit of a statement before, but people also still took that in the sense like, oh, naval combat's still similar to like Black Flag, which I feel like they could have gone into more detail and said, no, you're not going to be able to like board the ship itself and fight the other people. That would have made more sense if they mentioned that a while back.
Yeah, that's what they should have done.
All right. I think we spent a little too much time on this one, but so I just want to bring up one more thing before we get to our last segment. So Sony released an update for Spider-Man 2 with new costumes. This is just really brief. So we got more costumes for Miles and Peter. Some of these look really sick, like this one. This one looks really sick.
Doesn't look too bad.
I'm not a fan of this one. I feel like this keeps getting the short end of the stick here. Like what is this? Oh, this one's all.
That's for Peter.
Yeah, this one's for Peter. And then there's this one.
Huh.
This one's from the 2018 game.
That's the Last Stand one.
This one's. Really
I like
good.
the Last Stand suit.
And then this one's the Into the Spider-Verse Peter B. Parker suit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Not too shabby.
and then
Animated
the
Miles? That's not bad to bring back. I don't mind
And then
that.
the Gold Miles from the PS4, sorry, the PS5 game.
Uptown Pride suit.
Yeah, the Uptown Pride for doing all the missions. But yeah, that was really quick. I just wanted to bring that up. All right, so to our last segment, right after Ubisoft Forward, right before Ubisoft Forward, we got Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference talking about iOS 18 and all the other stuff. The only thing I did not write down was the Vision Pro stuff, because I don't have one. I don't care to get one. That's just me.
Yeah.
$3,500 is a lot of money to me.
Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of money for a lot of people, unless you're rich.
Unless you're making a certain.
Here's the thing. None of us are.
No. So let's get started, right? So the first thing they talked about was the Vision Pro, so I skipped that. I just tuned them out for a minute. And then they got to iOS 18, and oh my god. This is going to be so good. They're going to add more customization to your phone. I don't need that part, because I already customized my phone. I made all these icons myself. So that's pretty neat.
Nice.
But you could change the colors on the fly on all your apps and all that good stuff.
That's pretty cool.
You could rearrange your apps where you can actually have blank spaces on your home screen, so you can actually see your wallpaper. That's great. And apps can also have the dark mode icon as well. And
Nice.
one of the best here are the best features whatsoever. So one of the best features is you can lock an app.
That's debatable, though.
How is that debatable, dude?
That's
It's so good.
debatable, right? Because it might sound good to the general public, but if you get abused, that don't do much for you.
That's not funny. I'm sorry.
But it's like some of these apps make sense, but some of them don't. You're just like, oh, okay. If I'm
No, dude. Have you ever handed your phone to someone and they just want to be touching stuff?
Yeah.
No, I don't have my phone
Yeah,
to anybody.
exactly. I'm not gonna hand my phone if I don't trust them enough.
But yeah, so you can lock apps via Face ID. You can also put them in a hit. You can make apps hidden. It's pretty neat. What do you think, Terrell? We haven't heard from you in a while.
About Sorry, that noise in the background just threw me off.
Oh no, you're fine, dude. Did you hear anything about iOS 18?
Only thing I know about is the locking apps thingy, which is pretty.
Did you use it?
No, I got nothing to hide.
I don't know.
Smart man. Smart man right there.
Oh, but you can make apps hidden. That's really cool. So not everything needs to be on your home screen as well. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know one app I'll definitely hide is Twitter or X.
I just call it Twitter to the day I die, bro.
I'm glad I don't use Twitter.
Oh, but we're gonna talk about Elon in a minute.
There's been OnlyFans festival.
Oh, okay. We're not gonna talk about that.
Talking about Twitter. Okay.
It's on Twitter.
So then they talk about iMessage. iMessage is getting a great overhaul. I wrote down the best feature for last.
What is it?
But I said I'm gonna save that for last, CJ.
I know. I said that before you said done. I know.
So first things first, you can schedule your messages, right?
I've been able to do that for years though.
But not with iPhone though.
That doesn't make it anything if the tech is 7 years old.
It don't matter, bro. I think it's really neat because of the example.
They did it first.
The example that they showed was like sending someone a happy birthday, and so like later on, like the next day, it would automatically send, so you don't think about it.
Yeah.
So you can.
That's actually pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, scheduling your messages is great. Like I would definitely use that. Then there's text effects. So they made it so that like anytime you could like send like react to a message, you can like add your own custom emoji onto it, or any emoji on top of it. I'm gonna get to that part later on too. And then you can send texts via satellite if you don't have any signal around you. So if you're like backpacking in the woods and you don't have a signal, but you need to send out a message, you can. I think that's really neat. And the best feature that they talked about for iMessage is RCS. Oh my goodness. It's going to be so cool. So what RCS is, it makes it so that Android people can like be in a group chat with us and it won't mess up the group chat whatsoever. Carson can join our group chat, guys.
That's going to stop
it's still going to be green, but it's not going to be like we can still send Carson like high-res pictures and videos, and it won't F up the group chat.
But see, that's never been an issue for me, though. Like, that's just never been an issue.
Nah, dude, it, like, being in a group chat with, like, a bunch of, like, Android users and iPhone users is kind of, like, dicey.
Just send something
Yeah, it messes up a bunch of times. I've seen people have to try to do stuff like that, and it does not work out.
So, guys, we can stop texting on Snapchat by September and move to our regular group chat. That sounds great. We haven't used our group chat in like a very, very long time. Like, there's a group chat with all of us in it, except for Carson because it would have messed up the group chat. Last time we talked in there was June 12th, 2023.
2023, yeah.
Yeah.
Still a whole year ago.
A whole year ago.
That's too funny.
Yeah. So then the next thing they talked about was mail with the mail app. Everything is like sorted now. It looks so much better and less cluttered than what it looks like now. I'm a fan. Then there's doing an update with AirPods. They added head nod features. So it's sometimes where you don't want to like reply to a message, or if you like don't want to disturb anybody, Siri can just be in your ear like, Terrell just sent you a message. Do you want to hang out today? And then or say like, do you want to reply? I can nod my head yes for a reply, or I can shake my head no, and it'll just go from there.
How is it gonna tell?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty neat.
That's pretty cool, though. There's some technology I could see doing that, but I don't. How would that work with AirPods? I wonder how they're gonna implement that.
And then another.
To see.
Oh, what were you gonna say, Terrell?
You gonna switch to Apple?
No.
Trust me, dude. For as long as Carson's been loyal, I don't think he would.
No, I don't hate. Again, I don't hate on Apple. Me personally, I'm just not.
Android.
I prefer Android, Samsung, whatever, all that stuff. There's no Apple products or anything at all in my entire house.
I don't blame you.
Don't hate them. Just saying, not my preferred cup of tea for that.
AirPods are also getting an upgrade where it will block background noise. So if you're like in a windy environment, the other person on the phone won't hear the wind and all that background noise. It will purposely block that out. And it's also adding like spatial audio for like your viewing content. Spatial audio is really great. We use it on PlayStation 5 all the time with our headsets.
Yeah.
Then they talk about WatchOS 11. Oh man, dude. So like it's all exercise stuff. So like there's a training mode to push yourself and get better and better at whatever you're training with. And then there's also they added an effort rating, and they also made it so that you could pause your rings. So like if you're connected to someone else's Apple Watch, and like some people like, oh, I get a message saying like Torella has like a perfect stand, and it's like he could like turn that off and be like and take like an off day. It's really
okay.
cool.
That's a pretty good idea. I like that one.
Yeah, and then they talked about iPad OS 18. It has the same features as the new iOS, except it adds better SharePlay features. Where like, if you wanted to show something to someone on their iPhone or their iPad, you could see what they see, and you could like draw on top of it and like assist other people.
Right. Okay.
And for the first time in years, they added a calculator.
What?
Yeah.
That seems.
Wait. They never had a calculator.
Never had a calculator.
How?
I don't know, but like the thing you could do with it is you can literally write like 2 times 2 and it equals, and then it'll just say it'll write down 4. And you can also have like a traditional calculator as well. But like you could like do like really hard equations. Like in the demo they showed they were showing off like a physics question, and it knew exactly like it knew exactly what the answer would be.
I'm just trying to figure out how have you guys never had a calculator on your
iPad, yeah.
What? Why? How?
Well, I have a third-party app for a calculator whenever I needed it.
Wow. I was gonna say I've always had one. Now automatically comes all online.
Yeah, so iPad is officially getting a calculator app.
All my phones and stuff that I've ever had. I've never really had an iPhone or anything usually at all. All of them have always come with a calculator.
Yeah, never had a calculator.
That's insane.
And then another feature that they're adding is called Smart Script, where you can write something
I've heard
down,
of this.
and it can replicate your handwriting.
Okay, yeah, okay, this was what I was thinking. Yeah, I've heard of this one. I remember seeing on YouTube about it.
Yeah, and then here's where it gets interesting, right? So next was macOS Sequoia. I'm pretty sure they're almost running out of like national landmarks of California to name their their macOS updates. That's kind of funny. So on Mac, you're able to iPhone. You can mirror your screen on the iPhone, and your iPhone can be like far away from you, and you can still get access to it remotely through your Mac, in case you need it for some stuff. I think it's so neat because you don't have to be like glued to your phone the whole time.
That's actually a very good reason why. It's because you're not stuck on your phone then the entire time for it.
Yeah, so you don't have to be glued to your phone. Like your phone could be far away, little in the same vicinity. Like your phone could be downstairs and you're upstairs and you're just on your computer. If you need to do something on your phone, you just click that little button. It'll mirror your iPhone. Meanwhile, your phone is still locked.
That is amazing. I like that. I really like that.
And then it adds with Safari, it adds a presenter preview as well, which means you can see what you're about to screen share before you hit screen share. That's also really nice.
That's pretty good to have on there.
That's a
What
blessing.
were you gonna say, CJ?
That's a blessing.
That's a plus.
Yeah, and then they also made a change in Safari where you can go on any website, and you know how like sometimes you get those weird pop-up ads or random videos and all that stuff. It
use
removes it.
Safari.
So. I have blocker on my Safari, so.
Oh, I mean, it's gonna automatically remove it. And if you like,
I don't use Safari. I use Chrome, so.
and if you're like looking at like a website for like an article or something, and it has like a video, it just automatically plays the video for you. So it limits distractions.
That's really good to have around too.
All right, so here's the thing that everyone's talking about right now. So they're coming up with this thing called Apple Intelligence. It's like their form of like AI.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Yeah, I've seen this before pop up so many times on my internet before, like on YouTube and like anytime I see like some articles and stuff, I'll see that pop up.
I wrote down a line that this guy said in during the presentation, and I promise you're gonna laugh. He said, "We are aware of your personal data, but we're not searching for your personal data."
I you looking for one?
I mean, at least you'd say that, you know, hey, we know this first data of yours and everything, we know it's all there and stuff. We don't want it. We're not looking for it because it doesn't matter.
So they give a little context. Terrell is a cybersecurity specialist type of guy. So Terrell, how do you feel about that? He said, we're aware of your personal data, but we're not searching for your personal data. What are your thoughts, Terrell?
I'm gonna dive a little deeper. I'm kidding.
We're not even calling Terrell when this comes out as a thing. We're gonna tell him, hey Terrell, hey, so are you sure that that's your current data? Can you check for us?
So I bring that up because a couple months ago there was a glitch with the new iOS update where people deleted their pictures prior, and they found old pictures in their library that they deleted, and I was like, "Oh wow!" Oh, it's kind of weird how like a couple months later he says we're aware of your personal data but not searching for it. So that's kind of funny.
Go right there.
You have to. If you don't, it just becomes liability.
Yeah. So then they're using Apple Intelligence to give Siri an ultimate overhaul. Now I have Siri disabled on all my devices since I don't use her because she's stupid. But they really improved her. Like if I said something like, okay, so a good example would be like, oh, can you give me directions to Santa Monica Pier? I mean Long Beach. It would catch that you made a mistake and show you the directions of Long Beach. I mean that's pretty neat. What other stuff they showed for the new improved Siri? Because
technology is always ever evolving and changing.
Well, Siri's been stupid for the last 10 years. Like
it has been. That's because also no one's really worked on it because figured it would be alright for what it's being used for right now.
That's
because like I never use Siri. Maybe CJ and Terrell can talk about their experience with Siri. But I've noticed that she comes up at the most inconvenient times and don't tell me exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I don't use it actually, but we have an Alexa. That's what
I use.
My family I use. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of
Alexa.
Yeah, it's right there next to me, so I can't say
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Oops, let me turn that off. Because I wanted to share the screen. There we go. Oh, also another thing that came up. I didn't know this, but Terrell and CJ, because y'all have iPhones. Did y'all know you can change your Apple ID email now after so many years? After so many years, the feature got enabled last year.
You sure it's last year?
Yeah.
Well, I did it for my iPhone, and I know I didn't get that last year. I know I didn't.
Yeah, so they added a thing where you can make your own custom emojis now.
That's really cool.
Yeah, you can make like your own emojis. It's gonna be like really great. And then it proofreads your email and stuff, make sure it's all good, and you configure your right message.
And it's to the right person.
Excuse me. And then it lets you choose what kind of way you want to choose your email, like whether if you want friendly, professional, concise.
This is ChatGPT Apple Edition.
Yeah.
I was about to get. So they're working with ChatGPT. Yeah. So, the thing, like, because Elon made a tweet on Twitter, he said like, if Apple really goes through with this, every Apple device is banned from.
But that's ironic, though.
He's banning Apple devices from his companies.
That's
like no one's allowed
ironic.
to walk in. No one's allowed to walk into his companies with the Apple
iPhone. They're
iPhone.
using is the company he co-founded, so Apple can use AI. That becomes stupid.
Yeah, so he said that his employees are not allowed to walk in with iPhones once this update comes out.
But why?
But I don't think they care. I'm pretty sure it's something you could turn on and turn off, so I kind of don't care. So this example that they used and said like, "Oh, your mom, you're a superhero," and it took a picture of the mom and turned her into a superhero. That's kind of weird. Yeah, so it's called Genmoji, where you can create your own emojis. I think this is kind of like insane. And then there's an image wand, and then transform rough sketches into reality. I think that's great too. And then, like, look at this though. Search for Katie pictures with stickers on her face. Like, I think that's so unique. Like,
That's interesting.
and then you can also edit pictures on the fly. This was also a feature on Android.
Yeah, we've had this. I know what this is.
Yeah,
I've seen people do this all the time with their Androids.
Yeah, here we go with Siri. Yeah, so let me see what it say. Convenient with communicating. Yeah,
She got a lot of improvements.
yeah. She definitely got some improvements. An all new design. It says double tap at the bottom of your iPhone or iPad screen. You could type to Siri. Product knowledge. Yeah, here you go. This is exactly what I was saying earlier. Set an alarm for, oh, wait, no. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Actually, make it 5. It just proves you're really indecisive, but, you know. Yeah, but I think this is a step in the right direction that will probably make me use Siri a lot more.
I can see it.
With great powers come with great privacy. Do we really believe that, gentlemen?
No.
I certainly do not.
It's technology. People can get into anything anytime they want, anywhere.
You give somebody enough time.
You need a lot of crazy stuff to make sure you are really protected. Especially in today's society. I know too many people who have gotten their stuff hacked or messed with, and they have to always have more, like, double authentication, like, you know, everything, pretty much.
But just remember, they're aware of your personal data, but they're not searching for personal data.
Yeah, okay, sure, buddy.
Alright, and then Terrell brought this up. So ChatGPT seamlessly integrated. With ChatGPT, OpenAI integrated with writing tools, you get more expertise when it might be helpful for you. No need to jump between tools.
Just don't use it on college essays. Don't. Be on the safe side.
Don't.
Yeah, so, and they also added more capabilities for your favorite apps. And this is all that it's compatible with. My phone's not compatible.
Thank God. For me.
Yeah, so the thing, so all the new all the new iOS, like all the new iOS 18 stuff. You could download the beta. I don't recommend it because of you never ever download the first thing.
No, that's like one thing you should never do. Usually,
If your phone already has issues, it's gonna add on to the issues. I personally don't recommend.
It'll just add more and more.
You could do whatever you want, but well, I think it's great. You know, like all the customers.
It's a very good step. It's a very good step in the right direction for all this stuff.
Like, look at this, dude.
Doing.
Like the fact that you could just like have we can move your apps around.
And change the color like that right there too that they showed. Yeah. That looks really cool.
Require Face ID for your photos app.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can't allow that. I can't let anybody look into everything.
Yeah, I think they took the right direction. Like, look how organized this is. And this is
a lot better than when everything was.
They also made it so that you could search up like a company email, like United Airlines. You could delete all of United Airlines emails.
But if you work for United Airlines, I wouldn't recommend doing that. I just wouldn't.
No, CJ, we're gonna delete everything. You can work in there. I'm making a joke. If you work at United Airlines, no, you can't. Don't delete them. Don't listen to CJ. Don't delete all your United Airlines things if you work there.
Let's look at that. So, I guess I missed this yesterday. It's a passwords app, and from security alerts.
I think I know what this is. There's some apps and things that actually help with that too. They give you 2-factor authentication apps too.
Yeah,
something similar.
The thing is, this is already on iPhone, except it's not like a standalone app. You have to go into your settings. But it works for iPhone, iPad, Mac, Vision Pro, and Windows. So that's fantastic.
That's really cool.
Maps got improved so that you can go on a trail without Wi-Fi and just download what trail you want to go to. I'm not a hiker.
I probably like
that. You can bring your iPhone closer together so that you can pay your people. And then they made a change with They made a change with pay rewards and concert tickets.
Concert ticket, that's messy.
Yeah.
Concert tickets and event tickets.
I know. I was joking with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So AirPods, right? Look at this. Say yes or no with a head shake.
Okay. So how they're able to tell?
Yeah.
I don't know how. I mean, that's pretty cool. I feel like it's not gonna work fully though. It probably won't, but who knows? We'll find out, I guess.
The Journal app.
Maybe.
Apple TV app. I just think I think Apple's like really like with all their things that they got going on. I think they're actually gonna like listen to their fans. So I listen to their I wouldn't say fans. Fans is a bad word to say.
Listen to their customers.
Yeah, there we go.
Customers is the word you really should be looking for.
Yeah, so they're really listening to their customers. Because think about it, like just a couple months ago, we got the Delta emulator, and then now they're adding a lot more features that are super helpful. Like let me see here.
What in the world is it?
What's up?
I saw something about some Vision O2 or something like that.
Oh yeah, but none of us have that.
The Vision thing we talked about. Yeah, that's the Vision thing we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, the Apple Vision Pro.
None of us have that. Yeah.
Yeah, so they also have this thing where it takes your vitals and making sure you're healthy.
That's actually a good feature because I'm talking about getting a new Apple Watch anyway. Because I have this one for overlay.
Oh, dude, you don't even need to. This will be automatically on your other one. But I need an upgrade too.
Yeah, my battery doesn't last too long on this one anymore.
Yeah, so here's training load. I thought they said training mode.
Either way, I mean, still that's actually pretty cool.
So see how intensely you're going on your workouts. Be like, yo, dude, you need to step it up.
Right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure all of us are getting active now, so I guess this would be super helpful.
Try to.
CJ said no.
No. It wasn't that. was just saying, like, if I'm at my peak and they try to go, yeah, no, go past your peak. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Go past your peak. Yeah, so now your iPhone and your Apple Watch will show optimized pictures that would actually look good on your watch face versus like ones that will look bad.
Step it up.
Cycle tracking that doesn't apply to us.
Nope.
Smart Stack, this gets improved. That looks incredible.
Nice.
What's the next? Check-in. That don't apply to us either because we. Yeah.
Workout stuff. That's more workouts for GPS traveling and stuff like that.
Okay. They didn't show this. They did not show this yesterday. Translate. Will support up to 20 languages. Where the next? Oh, that's amazing.
Will it be accurate? Because some of the stuff in French is not accurate.
Who knows?
Who knows?
We'll find out. Go there and find out. That's the real question. There's your answer right there. Is that you have to go there and find out yourself.
I mean, CJ, do you have an Apple Watch?
Nope.
Are you gonna get one?
No, probably not. No, not unless something amazing happens. But I doubt that.
Why, dude?
This thing could turn me into Ben 10? No, I'm kidding.
No, he got if it's something to Ben 10, possibly, but it'd have to be something extreme for me to get one.
I was making a joke.
Oh no, I know.
Well, I mean, since Terrell brought up the Vision 2, the Vision OS 2, let me see, what else does it, so spatial delivery. Oh, it turns your standard 2D image into a 3D image.
That's pretty cool, actually, to see this. Yeah, that's actually really useful. I can see how people would really like this.
What else? Customize your home view. Panoramic. Panoramic productivity.
That's really cool.
That's like having 3 different monitors
at once. Wow.
Terrell, this might be the move for $3,500. You got your code here. You got your Netflix here. You got your other stuff here. You got your Chat GPT here.
So I'm just like, don't know about that one.
Let me see. New way to look at diction and messages. Use AirPlay to mirror Apple Vision Pro. Meditation, that's nice. Focus on protection and content safety. Man, dude. See,
it's all of it though.
Yeah, to me, the Vision Pro doesn't seem like the most worth it.
Oh, I know. With that ticket price,
no.
I can tell you it's not.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's worth it now, but is it something up there though to look into possibly and think about maybe for a future I don't know, I guess gift to yourself if you're really into trying to get this stuff. Sure, I can see that being a good thing.
So, this is the calculator app. Hey, Troy, does this look familiar?
Oh man, that gives me nostalgia too. Actually, that reminds me of some dude or whoever would be on the chalkboard thing. He'd draw everything out and everything.
Yep.
On some of the videos I had to watch when I was in middle school.
But notice this, right? It says variables n equals 100, then x equals 5, and then you put in a formula and it automatically.
That's 15, my dude.
Oh, sorry, I'm really tired.
Is that reminding you guys of your math class?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they would always change colors for the answer. Yeah.
In addition to basic math, notes cover and solve all the same functions of variables as a calculator, and then you got your traditional calculator app. More customization. Literally same features as iOS this time around, which is great because sometimes it'd be like a disconnect. Yeah, more expressions, more gaming stuff, and then more Safari highlights. What is this? Share play, tap and draw and screen sharing. Yeah, dude, that's fantastic. But yeah, is there anything else you guys want to bring up?
No, not that I can think of, but that's a lot. I feel like it's a very big step in the direction for Apple.
Yeah, I think so too.
Everything's changing up, and it's getting a lot better for them. I can see this, and I get the feeling that this has a lot of good This is a lot of good things coming about for like Apple users and everything.
Very much so.
I personally not an Apple user, but I'll say everybody's getting a lot of good things coming so far.
Yeah, we can actually include you into a group chat by September.
Yeah, I mean, I keep track of all stuff, even though I don't use it. I keep track of it just to see, because I know Jay usually tells me about it all the time, and we usually talk about it all the time for it. But it's a good thing, I would have to say. This is a very good direction, and I feel like it's a good thing that Apple users are getting all these new things coming here soon.
Yeah.
Or already got. I think they got it all, or they are getting it soon.
Yeah, and one of the things that they mentioned during the showcase was that they want more people to game on their Apple devices. The thing that they kept pushing was the new Assassin's Creed, because it's coming out the same day.
Really?
Yeah. So Assassin's Creed comes out on PlayStation, Xbox, Mac, Steam, all that good stuff, all in the same day.
Well, why would I want to play it on an Apple product? Unless I'm missing.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, you got some people that are pushing it, right? Like Kojima was really adamant about putting Death Stranding on Mac. And he got it to happen.
Yeah, I guess that is true.
Yep, Hideo Kojima. But yeah, is there anything else any of you guys want to bring up? I feel like I did way too much talking.
You're fine, dude. It's good that at least you explained it. I mean, it saves us from having to explain it all.
Oh, no doubt. Terrell, anything you want to say?
No, welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
It's been 3 years or so, I think.
I think so.
I think about something like that, because when we last did this was all like back in college era.
22.
Yeah, so like I said in the last podcast, I made it sound like we don't talk to each other every day. We all talk to each other every single day.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Life just hit us.
The only
Life just hit us hard.
the only person that don't reply to my messages is CJ down here.
I tried. Look, I tried.
CJ is a busy person. He just got life.
It's so funny, bro, because like I send Carson a message, I get a reply in like 2 minutes. Terrell, more like 6 hours. And CJ, you see CJ when you see CJ.
I can't help it. That's how I've always been.
My phone is just as dry as a bone. I don't talk to a lot of people in general.
Yeah, so you're just happy. All right, so I that concludes the podcast. You can listen to the podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts, and on YouTube. The video version will always be on YouTube. My link tree will always be there. I really appreciate all the people that listen to this podcast, because even the last episode that we recorded, at this time of this recording, I need to charge my phone. We got 11 plays on the bonus episode, which is great. And I got 83 Spotify impressions. Yeah, so I
have no idea.
Yeah, so as long as people keep listening, things will go really well.
That's great. Well, I'm hoping that everybody here is actually enjoying it too. I mean, I would hope that at least we're being all right in this whole thing, or being good in this whole thing. Because I mean, taking time of our day, want to do this for you guys, keep everybody updated, what's all going on with everything, and like a mix of technology and what all we talk about.
Yep, video games, tech, and pop culture.
Exactly.
And CJ said Shadow Clone Jutsu. Okay.
Dude has two of his cameras on. Now we can see him on both of them.
Listen, we had audio difficulties. You
had audio technical difficulties.
Listen, I don't know why. I don't know why.
That's the funny thing about this. Well, we'll just say that. That's the thing. He has Shadow Clone Jutsu now.
Shadow Clone Jutsu. Yeah, another thing I wanted to bring up was that I have people that said they were interested in joining us in this podcast. So
okay.
I will eventually make like a little sign-up sheet. And I think that we can confirm that we can record every Wednesday.
Cool.
Is that good for CJ and Terrell? Because y'all are the problem.
Y'all are the problem. Alright, let's just say it, Jamie. This is our problem.
I have to make sure.
Don't say that.
I'm gonna have some fun
It's all lighthearted.
on this episode. I just couldn't have my fun. So
So Terrell, what are your Wednesdays looking like?
I usually get off at 5 and depends on whatever.
All right, great. Because you sound extremely tired. Like your social battery's out the window.
Yeah, I went to bed at 4 o'clock this morning and I woke up at 7.
Oh my.
Then went to work right afterwards.
Those are Carson and CJ hours.
I was just say that's me. I'm like almost on a daily basis. I won't usually go to bed till like maybe like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I'll wake up at like maybe like 7, 8, maybe 9.
I go to bed around like 10 or 11, and I wake up around 5 or 6.
Please let me know how I'm still functioning. I have no idea either.
And
I'm functioning off at like 3 hours of sleep.
And Carson does not
3 hours
drink
of sleep.
coffee or do any energy drinks or nothing. So
No. I run off of just my pure energy as it is.
man, I remember giving.
I don't like
Terrell
that.
some
I
coffee.
don't like caffeine stuff usually. I mean, the most I'll ever drink with caffeine is tea, but even then, I don't really have a lot of tea like every day or anything. I only usually have tea when I'm sick or if I really just feel like having it, but even then, it's rare. I don't know what it is. I just have a weird body system where it's adapted to that at this point. So, anyway, continue on here.
And that's why it's called Thursday Night Thoughts.
Exactly.
Yeah, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow the podcast. Rate the podcast. We'll think about a poll or something in the bottom of the podcast. Oh wait, before we go, let me see if anyone replied to the poll for how long Bumblebee was actually on planet Earth. Getting an opinion.
Oh my god.
I don't think anyone actually like. No, we got no votes.
Not yet,
No.
Dude, I can tell you right now that if we had a lot of people who were very into the Transformers, I feel like it'd be a big thing. But not expecting a lot of people for that vote.
No. All right. So I'm gonna end it here, and I'm just gonna talk to these guys for a little bit and go from there. Is there anything you guys want to say before we head out?
Have fun, have a great day, and if you guys ever want to join in, just let us know.
Yeah, I'll make
We'll
a
see how that goes. Yeah, he'll make a sign-up sheet, and we'll see how that goes. We'd love to have all you on here at some points, go over some things, talk to you for a bit, and yeah.
Anything you want to say, Terrell?
Have a good one.
CJ?
nope.
All right, have a great day. Peace out.